need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so put ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
I just wanna rock, body out of y'all.
Damn!
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This
X,
ain't what you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn! 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X,
This ain't what
X,
you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want. Damn!
Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, ready, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stood up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Key to who was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coke, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to up. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave and now you're turning on shore. What you used to be a Ritz when you're inside. It's a bliss, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, without you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is that?
play from scrimmage.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Up the middle they go. He'll work forward for a couple. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
Taking down number 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Williams. That one on target to Moore. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Ready. Yellow, ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Tremaine Edmonds getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. Rail, yellow. Fight, what, set.
Here's Love. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's this pass rush. They've made their presence felt here in the early going. That's 2 sacks now for them on this opening drive. And you have to imagine, Mike, there's going to be more sacks to come if this offensive line doesn't clean things up.
Take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Evan Williams is there for the stop. On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. To the sideline. He's got more. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20.
Ready. Come on. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That's taken at about the 14. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. First and 10, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Get him. Pin. Call.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
What is that?
Here's Williams now to throw. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Cooper.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Drill 52. Let's go. Set.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In motion, Reeves. On play action, Love. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
52 blue. Ready.
Here's Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Down. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. And one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And mark him down up beyond the 30. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of 2. Faster. Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and a long way to go.
Ready. Yellow.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, if you like defensive games, I'm not going to lie, I don't typically love them. Well, then this game is for you. I mean, neither team can seem to get anything going here in the first half. And after that incompletion, will likely end to another scoreless drive for this offense.
Here we 52 blaster. Ready?
Love to throw on first and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Gervon Dexter getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on, set, smash, red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's out of 52. Black Ultra. Steel, black. Set,
Throwing is Love. Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Quick slap on by Burton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What is up?
To avoid the rush there, he's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams to throw on second down. Going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Going to look deep, looking for more. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 red striker. 3-3. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down.
In motion, Reed. Now, Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Love. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fight. 97. Set.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 45. White. 6. Mega.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, drill, 52, 10 black. Chop, 17. Set, go.
Now Love goes down to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Come on, set.
To throw is Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a gain of
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Set punt. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Ready?
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. That one off the left upright, but it's bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 42.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Throwing is Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Volunteer! 12 Buddha!
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go!
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs. on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. To the left side, he's got Clement. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Throwing again, Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Throw it again. It's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bears first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught at the 3, and he will score. Game on. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. The Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set, trouble, 38. Set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Fight, Smith, red. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Let's go. 10 black. Drill, 52. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Set, hut. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready. 10, 60 red. 60 red. Beetle blue. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, with a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's going to be incomplete. Crawford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champion to the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,